Hi students, welcome to the next session in oral pathology. I'm Dr. Gopi Krishnan discussing with you oral pathology. We have seen developmental anomalies regarding the structure of teeth. In this video, we will discuss the next developmental anomaly, which is very important. That is dentin dysplasia. Okay, dentin dysplasia is another developmental anomaly that is related developmental anomalies regarding the structure of the teeth and the structure of the teeth, that is dentin dysplasia. Dentin dysplasia is just like your dentinogenesis imperfecta itself. The gene which is mutated here, it is again the DSPP gene. Dentin cyalophosphoprotein itself is the gene which is mutated. Most of the question from dentin dysplasia comes from its types. Okay, so we are here to learn the types of the dentin dysplasia. There is two types mainly, type 1 and type 2. Now, how to differentiate between type 1 and type 2? It is very simple. Just listen. See, type 1 and type 2. Type 1, where you will see more of dentin, in the crown or in the root. Dentin makes the root, bulk of the root. Your crown consists of both enamel and dentin. Right, the crown has enamel and dentin, but you think of the root, the main bulk of the root is made by your dentin and a thin layer of cementum. Right, cementum is just for that cementing, just to hold the tooth. Okay, the bulk of the tooth root is formed by dentin itself. So the major component of dentin is in the root. So type 1 is radicular root. Okay, radicular dentin dysplasia. Okay, radicular dentin dysplasia is type 1, while type 2 is affecting the dentin in the crown, that is coronal dentin dysplasia. Okay, so dentin dysplasia, that is dentin dysplasia type 1 is radicular dentin dysplasia and type 2 is coronal dentin dysplasia. Now you understood, in type 1 your root will be affected, in type 2 your crown will be affected. Right, now what is happening in the radicular dentin dysplasia? Here what happens is that the roots are affected, the dentin is not produced properly. Okay, there is no proper production or structuring of your dentin in the root dentin. Now what happens when the root dentin is not formed properly? You can imagine the tooth will not have a proper root. Root is the one holding the tooth. So if there is no proper root, the tooth will exfoliate. Okay, the tooth will become loose, the tooth will be exfoliated, the root will be short. Okay, the root are short, the tooth will be mobile and the tooth will be exfoliated. That's the main thing. Okay, so here what you see here, we see short root. Short roots are seen, right? Short roots and tooth exfoliate. Means we have premature exfoliation. Premature exfoliation will be the result, mobility will be the result. And one other thing you can see that the defective formation of dentin will fill up the pulp chamber and hence it will obliterate the pulp chamber. The defective dentin that will fill the pulp chamber. So we can see, what you can see, we can see pulpal obliteration again. Okay, same pulpal obliteration we have seen in dentinogenesis imperfecta type 1. Okay, dentinogenesis imperfecta type 1 also had this pulpal obliteration. Same thing you can see here. I will show you the image. Okay, can you see the radiograph here? Okay, can you see the radiograph here? You can see that this tooth actually. Okay, you can see that the roots are very short, very small root, what small root, and you can see that there is periapical lesions also. Because of the small root, the periodontal areas, through the periodontal areas, the bacteria can reach easily to the root apex and it will cause periodontitis and periapical lesions. Okay, periapical lesions are very common and you can see the short roots. And one thing you see here, there is no canals. Where is the, just concentrate on this tooth, where is the pulpal cavity? Can you identify the pulpal cavity? There we cannot identify the pulpal cavity. It is completely or radio opaque in that area, right? The pulpal cavity is missing, we cannot see the pulpal chamber. Okay, pulp chamber is completely obliterated. Okay, so this is the scene we see in type 1 dentin dysplasia. Okay, type 1 dentin dysplasia, you are seeing short root, you are seeing premature exfoliation, you are seeing obliteration of pulp chamber. Okay, and if you extract this tooth, Okay, extract this tooth, cut it into two halves, and you can see that you can see a structure like this. Okay, so you extract the tooth, cut it into two halves, and if you see that, you can see there is no root canal or pulp chamber here. Only it is filled with some kind of dentin. See, masses of dentin. So, okay, you can see that it is filled by dentin. This dentin is structureless. This dentin is defective dentin. Okay, it is very defective dentin, and it is filling the pulp chamber so that there is no pulpal cavity. And see the pattern of this. It will make a little of dentin here. Then again, it will make a piece of dentin. Again, another piece. You can see that it is just like a pattern. You can see a pattern there, and that pattern is called a lava flowing pattern. Lava flowing around boulders means, have you seen a lava flowing? The hot lava will flow for some time. It will get set. When it comes in contact with the air, it will cool off. It will set. It will not flow. Then more lava, hot lava will come from next place, and it will cool off. Then over that again, no, hot lava will come, just like this. Can you see? This is how a lava is formed. See, the superficial surface is set and it will not form, it will form thick, and beneath that the hot lava will come again. It will flow a little. Okay, so it is just like lava is flowing. You can see the same pattern here. Okay, can you see the same appearance on both? Okay, it is like a lava flowing around boulder pattern. Okay, this is what we say in a dentin dysplasia. So dentin dysplasia type 1. Okay, now let's see dentin dysplasia type 2. So that is coronal. So the defect here, it in the crown. It is in the crown. Now here what happens? There is less production of dentin in the crown. The dentin is less in crown. Okay, the crown part dentin is formed very thin. So root part is okay. The root dentin is okay. In the crown part, when it comes to the crown part, there is no dentin and the pulp chamber will be large. Here what happens? The pulp chamber will be large. Now there is a key thing you should remember here. In type 2 dentin dysplasia, when it comes to the primary teeth, it is just like your dentition imperfecta type 1. Here the pulpal obliteration is happening. Just similar to dentigenesis imperfecta. Here we can see pulpal obliteration, but in permanent tooth, we can see that the coronal dentin is thin and it will cause pulpal enlargement. Pulpal chamber will be enlarged in the permanent tooth. Okay, so the root dentin is okay. To coming to the crown part, the coronal dentin is thin and you can see a particular appearance. See, if I'm drawing a tooth here, just see this. I'm gonna draw a tooth here. Okay, I have a tooth here. Yes, okay, and the root here. I'm going to draw the pulp chamber. Okay, it's coming like this. The root dentin is okay, pulp chamber is okay, but when it comes to the crown, it will be a larger pulp chamber. Okay, the pulp chamber will be larger. So it is like it is larger at one end. It is called a thistle tube appearance. Okay, or we say tulip. Have you seen a tulip flower? You know the tulip flower. The stalk of the tulip flower is very thin and the flower itself is little bulkier, right? It bulges like this. So that is appearance is seen in your type 2. So can you see this? Can you just see this picture? See this picture, you see this, you concentrate in this tooth. You can see that the pulp chamber, I'm going to trace the pulp chamber here. I'm coming through the roots here. I'm going to trace this pulp chamber here. Till there it is okay, and coming to the crown, I can see that the pulp chamber is a little bigger, right? Same appears to here also. Okay, you can see some pulpal stones also in this pulpal stone formations are all very common in this. Okay, pulp and tulip shaped, a large pulp chamber in the crown. Okay, that is coronal dentin dysplasia. I hope you are clear with the type 1 and type 2. Okay, so this is the main difference in type 1 and type 2 dentin dysplasia. Please remember where the pulp is obliterated, where the pulp is enlarged. That is the question for your NEET INICT examinations. Okay, in which condition, which among the following condition has pulpal obliteration, which among the condition has pulpal enlargement. Okay, so this is about dentin dysplasia. Hope you understood dentin dysplasia. See you in the next video with the next topic. Thank you.